Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Giselle. I'm a personal trainer and I'm here to help you build a healthy, sustainable lifestyle. Ooh, we flexing. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I track my meals. I've realized that many people may not know exactly how to track meals. It can be confusing. It can be a little confusing to read the nutrition facts label, just all that stuff, right? Something I do want to mention is I am not a dietitian or a nutritionist. I'm a personal trainer. So my scope of practice when it comes to nutrition is very small, because my expertise is more towards exercise. With any fitness advice that you see on social media, just take it with a grain of salt at the end of the day, because you just don't know what people's qualifications are. Just want to let you guys know, but I still think this video is going to be very helpful for you if you don't know how to track meals. If you like this video, please go ahead and like it and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And turn on that bell button, that way you get notified every time I post. I currently have a piece of chicken in the air fryer. We're making a chicken sandwich. Go, almost done. Y'all, my mom broke the handle on my air fryer, and sometimes like this thing is sharp, so sometimes I'll poke myself. I'm like, how do you break the handle like that though? Because like it had a handle like this, but she like I don't know how she did it. I was upset, I'm not even gonna lie to you, but it's okay, it's fine. So one thing I will say is I use this tracking app called NutriCoach. A lot of people use MyFitnessPal. You can go ahead and use that too. So use whatever works for you. Me personally, I really like the NutriCoach app. So this is it right here. So I've already inputted my breakfast, snack, and lunch. I just need dinner. So this is gonna be my early dinner right now. Something I really wanna say about tracking is that I think tracking is super helpful, and it will make things so much easier for you, because you are gonna know exactly what you're eating or what you're not eating. So I know a lot of people are hesitant to track food because they don't want to get obsessed over the numbers. They're kind of scared, you know, and it's understandable. I actually talked about this in my previous video. You can go ahead and check that out. I was talking about my unpopular opinions, and one of them was actually about tracking, because a lot of people bash tracking, or I feel like a lot of people on social media just don't like the idea of tracking, but I do. Now obviously I can't tell you what to do, so if you want to track, go ahead. I mean, you probably want to if you're watching this video, but if you want to take it slow, you can go ahead and just try tracking maybe your protein. So maybe not too much of like calories, fats, carbs, and protein, but maybe just start with the protein and try adding up the numbers, you know, with your calculator throughout the day. Try to figure out if you're reaching your protein goals. And then from there, maybe you can go towards the calories. Because honestly, what I tell my clients is you really got to focus on calories and protein. The carbs and fats matter. I don't want to say those macronutrients don't matter, because they do. But, you know, especially if you're a beginner, like just starting out, or you're just getting back into fitness again over a course of time, just focus on calories and protein, because those are the two main things. The sandwich bread is toasting right now, and this is the sandwich bread I'm using. So y'all have seen this before on my channel if you've been following me, or if you haven't, here you go. So it's the Dave's Killer Bread. Sorry, it's like right here, but it's Dave's Killer Bread sandwich bread. So I use the 21 whole grains and seeds. They have like different types, so you could get whichever one you want. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and go to dinner right here, and the cool thing is, you see this little thing right here on the side? You can go ahead and click it and scan the barcode. So go ahead and scan. Y'all saw that? Boom. It just pops up. Now you gotta put the right quantity. Ooh, sorry. You're gonna go ahead and put the right quantity though. There we go. So I'm putting 2 right here. Add to dinner, and then save my meal. So the chicken that I'm using is called the panko breaded chicken breast tenderloin, and it's from the brand Tyson Foods. So it came up right here, and I'm having 1 serving of that. I'm also gonna add an egg, 1 large egg. Boom. There we go. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this organic extra virgin olive oil spray and spray my pan. I'm gonna go ahead and grab 1 egg, and usually with eggs, there's the nutrition facts right there. You see it. So, sorry, let me take these out. So just to show you guys right there. So it says 1 large egg has 70 calories, 5 grams of fat, 0 grams of carbs, and it has 6 grams of protein, which is what came up on the NutriCoach app. I don't know about y'all, but I love my eggs sunny side up. So The juice is gonna be flowing all over the chicken. Yummy. So I am actually gonna add some egg whites just to make sure I'm getting my protein in. I'm off by a few grams, so I'm gonna go ahead and add some egg whites on the side just to have them. You gotta do what you gotta do to get your protein in, okay? So yeah. So right here it shows 3 tablespoons, has 25 calories, and 5 grams of protein. So serving size means whatever is on this list right here is based off of what's right here. So it says 3 tablespoons. So I need to use 3 tablespoons in order to get 25 calories and 5 grams of protein. Now, if I want more than that, then I have to add more, but it's gonna be more than 3 tablespoons. And then I have to take that into account when I'm putting it in the app. And again, you guys, most of these things have a barcode. So go ahead and scan it. I mean, it just makes it a lot easier. Like, don't make it harder than it needs to be for yourself. Boom. So I scanned it. See, it came up. 100% liquid egg whites. Look right here. 100% liquid egg whites. So you have to be specific when you're putting your food items into the app, even down to the brand. You gotta be specific because every brand is a little different and all that stuff. All right, y'all, so this is what it looks like in the pan, but it looks pretty good. So the egg whites are pretty done. It might be burnt at the bottom, but it's okay. The bread is also pretty crispy. It's fine, it's fine. So we're gonna go ahead and start assembling our sandwich. I like to use some spinach. This is already like washed and everything. Ahorita vamos a poner unos pedazos or slices, I don't know how to say it, of tomate. I love me some pickles, honey. Do y'all like pickles? Let me know in the comments. I want to add some avocado. I'm not going to add the whole half. I think like half of the half. So when I'm tracking, it's going to be a fourth. I like to put my condiments in the middle instead of on the bread because I feel like the bread soaks it up and I can't really taste it. I don't know. That's just me. We got sugar-free ketchup right here. Ooh, this is going to be so good. We got mustard. You gotta be careful with the egg white because you want it a presentation. You know what I'm saying? So you want it like this. Cut it, cut it, cut it. Shh. The price is way too high. You need to cut it. Ooh, okay. Messy, messy. And this is what it looks like. It looks so good, you guys. And I have the egg whites here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add them on the side right now and just eat them like that. Y'all, I love ketchup, so I'm gonna go ahead and add some right here. It's just too good. Good. Oh, this is messy. It is so good. You gotta try it. Sorry, y'all. I went ahead and finished that chicken sandwich because it was bomb. Okay. So now we're in my room, but we still gotta input more things. You saw I put avocado in that sandwich. So we're gonna go ahead and add that. So you just gotta look up avocado and you gotta look at the brand because there are different brands here. The reason why I didn't weigh everything in the previous clips is because I already know pretty much like what everything is, or the serving size itself like is very like self-explanatory and I don't need to weigh. So for example, the panko breaded chicken, it says 1 serving, 1 chicken like fillet or whatever is 210 calories, has 20 grams of protein, and that's what I used. If I used more than that, then yeah, it would have been great for me to weigh the chicken because I need to put the ounces in here so that it's as accurate as possible, right? But because it's like self-explanatory, I didn't have to do that. Same thing with the bread. 1 slice has 110 calories, I think 5 grams of protein, or I forgot how many, but 110 calories. So I'm going to go ahead and double because I had 2 slices. So then that's 210 calories. So it really just depends on like what you're making and how you're doing it. But yeah, when it comes to the avocado, I should have waited for you guys just so you guys can really see. So I apologize for that. And you cannot forget the little things. So I added spinach, tomatoes. So I also added spinach and tomatoes. I added 0.25, so a quarter of spinach. Oops, a quarter of a cup of spinach. And then I added a quarter of a tomato because that's pretty much what I used. And it was a medium whole tomato, and that's what it says right here. So again, you just got to be very specific. Did you use a small tomato, medium tomato, aroma tomato? Because there's different types of tomatoes. Also, cannot forget your condiments. So you guys saw that I put sugar-free ketchup. So we're going to go ahead and look that up. And I got to put the specific brand name. Look, it came up right here. G. Hughes sugar-free ketchup. Now on the bottle, it says 1 serving is 1 tablespoon. But I used like 3 tablespoons. So I went from 5 calories to 15 calories. Going ahead and adding that. Now mustard is actually 0 calories. It's great to add it just to get in the habit of adding every single thing. That way you don't forget. I also added some pickles. I used the Mount Olive brand. So right here, 0 calories. Boom. So now we have the total of calories and macros for the chicken sandwich. Here you go. So it was 626.2 calories. It had 66.9 grams of carbs, 42.8 grams of protein, and it had 25.1 grams of fat. Because it's more accurate, you're gonna know exactly what you're consuming, how much you're consuming. Everyone's goals are very different. So you may track and figure out, hey, I'm actually eating enough, I'm good. Or I'm eating too much. Or I'm not eating enough. So again, this is why tracking is so important for your health and fitness goals. I highly recommend it. I think if you're the type of person that's constantly avoiding tracking, then there's a fear right there. And in my opinion, this is just my opinion. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a dietitian. I'm not any of those things. This is just from personal experience and just from what I observe with people. I feel like if you're constantly avoiding and you have a fear towards tracking, that means that you're letting tracking defeat you and you are subordinate to tracking, meaning like you are allowing that to have control over you because you don't even want to try it. You don't even want to try to come into this with a better mindset. You don't want to try to use this as a tool for your fitness goals. You're just like, no, I'm good. Like, again, that's just my opinion. Something that I've learned along my fitness journey is the more I educate myself about the human body and how it works, the less I feel like I obsess over numbers, the less I beat myself up, like all that stuff, because you understand like how amazing the human body really is when you educate yourself about it. I know it can be overwhelming with so many different pieces of information out there, but just, try to follow people you really trust and you feel like you really resonate with them or they resonate with you in some way. I want you guys to have more grace with your bodies instead of constantly judging yourself, judging your body, bashing your body, belittling yourself and shaming yourself and all that stuff, You should have more grace. Now, of course, hold yourself accountable if you are slacking or you are doing certain things, right? But at the end of the day, like, you're never going to be perfect either. So it's just a balance. At the end of the day, there's middle ground for everything. But all right, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope this video gave you a different perspective or a healthier perspective towards tracking and all that stuff. So yeah, please make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications that we get notified en su teléfono every time I upload a brand new video. But alright guys, stay tuned for my next video. Bye.